Make Haven free to play to attract new players. Yeah, so that is something we have agreed on, that it makes sense to I'm gonna get ships. You will see ships soon. Do you collect the salt from the tears of the MO players? I do. I have it in a blue bottle and I spray it on my hair to look. Just because some idiots think something is good and some idiots think it's bad, it's okay. What?
Hello everyone and welcome to this stream summary where Henrik is talking about the points of interest and also some other interesting stuff. So we will first look into what Henrik said and what Henrik showed us, and then I will go through the random questions and answers list. So let's start!
Great. Sound is checked. Loud and clear. Thank you guys. Doing bad, Henrik, because there's still no beer armor. I hear you. And that's one of those fields that is on the list. We are increasing our manpower in animation, which should help us cover quite a lot more content that is limited by animation work, and equipment gear is one of those. Pretty good energy wise. I'm getting quite decent sleep, which is very important when it's long days, hard work and stressful days, and yeah, taking my vitamins, eating good, and trying to do some workout every now and then when I have the time to, you know, fuel that energy. And also I'm working quite a lot on some very exciting things for the company, Star Vault, and obviously Mortal Online, the project. So there's quite a few things being worked on a grander scale as well. So it's very exciting things, and you know, every week that goes, I get more and more excited for the future of Mortal Online. This is just the beginning. Naktik, thank you very much for the subscription. Looking through walls with emotes. So yeah, there's a few things of those. We are working on the measures to prevent that from being a possibility. So, you know, again, limiting those things that is not meant to be used that way. Cannot get drunk in game with beer. Please fix. Yeah, we will get drunkenness. We will get drunkenness. Load the game. An idea when earthquake will knock down as per description, and can you please make everyone screen shake for a second or two? Yes. Earthquake always have a quite important tactical component to it, and that is decent small area of effect damage around surrounding the caster. And yes, one of the key components is that it should be able to knock someone down and also falling off mounteds. So as you know, we're working also on the main work is also on the roadmap. We try to obviously deliver the roadmap per schedule as accurate as we can. And it plans to move to EU5. Yes, it is a big plan, and we are working on it currently. It's, you know, it's a very important step for us, but it's also very important that we don't rush that step and put us in a more unstable situation or lose a lot of performance for the clients. Looking forward to build a boat. It has on that. We are quite a few gathering up for the ship system, and yeah, I can promise you that our ship system will be something quite unique when it comes to how to construct a ship and how you can use it. But yeah, we don't have the time frame yet. We have it on a roadmap, the broad roadmap that I have presented a few streams ago. And we are, you know, taking the first step in the first 4 patches of the roadmap, and then we're gonna continue what I'm talking about. So it can be everything from the wagon system we're building on. We're seeing part of those systems being added in the game world, being incorporated with the lore and happenings in the game. So for instance, obviously someone have transported a wagon here, something went wrong, right? And there's in many cases something to investigate and find in these locations. You know, it can be many different things. As you can see here, corpses, wagons, and, you know, again, what happened here? There's a story that's being told, and there's something to investigate. So you can find notes, books, clues, and obviously corpses, stuff that you can loot. Again, we follow some logic and realism. So obviously if you find corpses out in the wild, usually it attracts animals, monsters, right, in different ways. So you will see a lot of stories being told in the world that you can interact with in different ways. And these are some examples. And obviously these polls you guys wanted, as well as options on your player cities, right, where you can put your enemies at these sticks, taking the heads. Pretty cool stuff, right? Obviously we want to give you those tools as well. An old village, obviously something went horrible. They took the poor citizens, hanged them in a tree, plundered everything, you know, like the Vikings, right? Took everything, killed them, and moved on. But obviously also hidden things to be discovered. So these are just a fraction of what we have done. We have actually done, I think we calculated it's going to be more than 1,000 interest points. Living world with excitement to explore, and obviously rewarding when exploring. So you'll be able to, like I said, find different things as rewards, and there's a story to be told, and this is incorporated in the actual game lore. If we don't allow you guys to actually whack down the buildings fully, they will remain there. Some of them will change, and we will also expand on this over time. 1,000 are on Mirland, or 1,000 in total? On Mirland only. You know, we have over, what is it? Over 25,000 animals in the world. And when asking someone running around in the world, he don't believe there's 25,000 animals in the world, right? I think many of you guys can feel that general expression, right? That when you explore the world, you're going to run into some of these eventually, and that's going to be a cool experience. That's the goal, right?
So let's go through the list. Bounty Hunter options will come with tweaks and additional options over time. Ping normalization system is worked on. Next continent will be hosted not in London, maybe in the USA. Sieging will be balanced a little bit more than in Mortal Unknown 1, but more to that in the upcoming video. It was just too much to compress it here. There will be an option for a house owner to demolish his own house. They are focusing now on more balancing and bug fixing stuff before releasing the actual content of that. Queue system is working as intended, and it's meant to be that after a new patch and the server is restarting, that it will let slowly players in. They will be more careful to announce patches, dates and stuff. The 95% of dupes people report are not dupes of items. It's just a UI bug, and the items are not duped, but many people report them, and it's a UI bug. Epic Game Store release will come when the servers are stable and the game is in a more stable state and more stuff is fixed and polished. Star Vault are currently around 30 people and they want to expand on more areas. Pet and housing issues are worked on, like for example bugging under the house and stuff. Tattoos and hairstyles will come with the barber and tattoo profession, and many styles and tattoos can be learned and found in the world. Switch over to Unreal Engine 5 will come as soon as possible when they have the performance under control, and if it has the same performance like Unreal Engine 4. Mid-May, trinkets will be added to refine your character builds. Necromancy will get spells, for example, to gather loot bags around you or to get the loot bags nearby. Also, cloud spells, many other spells, also running while casting and stuff. The next big thing is the veteran system. This will give your char more skill points in action and professional skill tree, but it seems more like an action or profession skill tree. The trinkets will have 3 charges. After you die, you lose 1 charge and you have to recharge your trinket. Trinkets are soulbound item if you have them equipped. Trinkets can be found in the world and they are not craftable. They will be later craftable with the jewelry profession. Lore and events are worked on. Pets are underpowered because pet equipment is still missing, but they are working on it. The next magic schools will be mentalism or staff magic, for example. Fun fact, Henrik is getting a gray hair. Fun fact, Henrik sometimes skip breakfast. Grandmaster Weapon and Armor Smith will be able to make armors unique with very rare materials out of dungeons, monsters, and can be found wherever. Fun fact, Henrik played a priest in World of Warcraft many years ago. He is not sure if all fishes are discovered yet. More styles and types of strongholds are planned, and also for houses. Some fishes will be only at certain parts of the map and also only on certain continents. For example, on Saduka and some oases, they have unique fish, and on some areas you have unique fish in Saduka. SOS bottles will come to the game, also with treasure maps and sunken ships and stuff later on. Some spells will have projectiles, and weather effects will have maybe an impact on your character. For example, a snowstorm that you will get very cold, and also the weather effects will be more or less fixed with the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade. And they are working very hard on polishing, bugs, fixing, and all the other content patches. So these summaries are a lot of work all the time. So special thanks to all the supporters: Carmel, Professor Oslam of Gaming, Thibni, Lordless Guild, Frederick, the Spicy G, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Vinya, Cologne, Bulldog, you, and all the others, of course. And always remember to point of interest hard. Party hard. See you all next time. Goodbye.